Welcome back to some more Umineko when they cry. Alrighty, let's get this over with. So, from where we last left off, um, well, let's just say, you know, the whole thing of, you know, referring from the the two separate rooms where one group is consists of specific names and and then the other room is referred to as everyone. You know, Erica did the thing where she decided to seal up the two rooms, in which I thought it was only the two until, you know, she already announced that she sealed up the one room where Battler, uh, where Battler's dead body was. So it was like, doesn't seem like, I don't know why she had to like say it like that. So I don't know how this worked to begin with. So, because the weird thing was like, I thought Battler did the trick with the letter like before Erica sealed up the place, but you know, apparently it's part of a logic error in a way. Either either Erica was able to do this faster before Battler was able to do it, or you know, it's the other way around, in which like it's also the thing. But you know, judging by that scenario, either Battler can revise it uh, in risk of like having some, you know, various open flaws, or he can leave it at that, which all leads to a further consequence on his own game. Anyway, do the little audio fix there. There we go. Yeah, it's true. I'd been planning to make Battler actually alive, and then to have him slip out of the guest room, resulting in his disappearance and in the placement of the letter. However, if I revise the scenario now that my move's been spotted, it'll be the same as admitting that it was spotted. Even if I have to be stubborn about it, I don't want to admit that I was seen through here. I don't want to acknowledge a pathetic plot change when I try to sneak out of the guest room and break the seals. I want to change over to a different trick so that the letter will be placed and my corpse hidden, while still preserving the seals on the guest room. Doesn't really have to be me who places that letter. I can still revise the logic without contradictions.
しかしバトラさん、手紙は何とか置けても、その後の自分の死体の消失はどうするのですか？客室は密封されています。密室から死体を消すトリックをたった今から用意しなくてはロジックエラーを起こします。
Well, apparently it's not the logic error, but you know, even then, like if he tries to revise the story like that, then you know there's some bit of a risk to it. Like I said.
まだ時間はある。ギリギリまで考える。くそ。
With a painful laugh, Battler unconsciously scratched at his head.
とにかくこの手紙はそのままでいく。はい、すみません。客室が封印されてると矛盾するので、はい、変更しますなんて今さら言えるか。一本取られたと認めるのと同じことだ。
Well, ain't that a bitch?
まるで天井裏に隠れてる忍者の気分だな。蹴取られて槍でぶっすり刺されたのに、痛みに耐えて槍の先の血をこっそり拭い、さもそこにいなかったふりをしてるみたいだぜ。痩せ我慢でいい。ここは痛みを蹴取られたらまずいんだ。
バト
なあベアト、今の俺どんな顔してんだ？
I don't know what your face would look like as of now.
きっとかつて俺との応酬で痛いとこ疲れた時にお前が浮かべてたような、ああいう表情を浮かべているんだろうな。
I do remember that part.
くそ。
Beato couldn't think of anything to say. Useless words of comfort would only get in the way of Badler's thinking now.
かつてのお前ならどうする？俺を散々苦しめてきた密室の数々を生み出したかつてのお前ならどんなトリックで密室から俺の死体を消す？
That's a good question. Beato trembled and groaned. The old her had been an expert at closed room tricks. If only that memory, that power, could be revived, she would be able to help Badler. There's still time to think. There's still time. Nice going, Eric. That was a dirty move. I wish I had. Well, if only I had dirty moves like that, honestly. Well, that was another end of a chapter. I see. Sunday, October 5th, 1986. It is 2:34 a.m. A logic error. The entrance to the mansion was locked, but Erica had a master key, so she opened it without any trouble. She had gotten Kraus and the others to take the master keys from the servants, and at that time, she had used a little sleight of hand to pilfer one of them. Grinning, Erica cut across the entrance hall and passed in front of the dining hall, deeper, deeper. This track is a bop. It has like breakbeats, drum and bass. Well, not really breakbeats, but it has a drum and bass vibe to that as well. She headed for the guest room Badler had lain dead in. Badler could put off deciding whether the seals would remain whole or not until the moment right before Erica witnessed them. However, once she did witness them, the game master would have to show what had happened to them. In the witch's game they were in now, the simple act of going to check the seals around the guest room was an attack.
よろしいですか、バトラ卿。
ああ、お前風に言うとこうだ。いざ来たれ。
グッと。ではあなたの王子を拝見しましょう。さて、封印は破られているか否か、密室は維持されているか否か。
The piece Erica held high in the air was the White Queen, which represented herself. Her target was Badler's camp. She attacked. Erica dashed down the hallway with a sickening smile and clung to the guest room door like a spider. Then, she closely examined the seal she had placed retroactively.
いいんですね。 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 いいんですね. よろしいのですか、バトラさん。
Yeah, are you sure about this?
ああ、ここでは引けない。
Oh god.
俺が封じられても手紙を置く方法はあるんだからな。
しかし今からエリカは客室に踏み入るでしょう。そしてバトラさんの遺体の存在を観測します。どうするおつもりです？遺体があるならそれで問題はありません。予告の手紙は空振りしますが、別にそれはペナルティでも何でもありません。しかしあなたは正面からぶつかる気でいる。
Well, he doesn't have any other choice then. He just decided to leave it as is, huh? Oh god.
男にはな、真正面から来られたら相手がどうであっても受けなきゃならねえ時ってのがあるんだよ。ここだけは引けねえ。受け切る。
Oh god.
逃れる手なんて後からいくらでもこじつけられる。
You're actually going for an all-in on this one. Oh shit.
俺は前回
It's
それを金蔵
over.
の書斎でやりきっている。大丈夫だ。いける。いける。来い。エリカ
I mean, even if you had the confidence, just because you did it in Kinzo's study doesn't mean you're more likely to win that way. I mean, the situation is different this time.
客室の完全な封印を確認しました。エリカ卿がバトルの存在を確認して以降、この密室は維持されています。
封印を破ります。ビリビリボリボリ。
Jesus Christ. That is a pretty fucked up face right there. Erica destroyed the packing tape seal on the door in ecstasy. It looked as though the intellectual rapist had finally laid her true nature bare.
さあ、開けますよ。見せてください。バトラさんの赤裸々なシナリオを。
Naked scenario. Gee, wonder what's let's see what we got in the let's see what contents we have in the treasure box this time. Like a ruffian pushing down a frail girl, Erica mercilessly and greedily threw the door open. Then, finally, the inside of Badler's guest room was observed by Erica. Badler had to show it. Was there a corpse, or wasn't there?
これが俺の王手だ。
Oh god. I'm actually shaking in my boots to click to the next dialogue here. Badler grabbed the black piece from the board and raised it high. Ah, that piece. Beato had no memories of the time she had been an expert at this game. And yet, for some reason, she realized that this was a move that could not be taken back. Once this piece was moved, they couldn't move it back. What? Oh shit. The guest room was covered by a silent darkness. It was pitch black and nothing could be seen. However, there was a light switch just off to the side of the entrance. If she flicked that, the room would be lit up and she would see whether or not there was a corpse on the bed.
つけますか？
Hmm. So he decided to turn the lights out of the room. This is now the question, does it give enough time to do so?
いえ、ちょっとだけ待ってください。バトラさん、提案です。
Let me guess, she's gonna predict what the result would be.
聞こ
もうお分かりと思いますが、今回の私は犯人は誰かという王道的な勝利を目指していません。私の敵は駒殺しの犯人程度ではなく、対戦相手であるあなた自身なのですから。
分かってる。狙いはロジックエラーか。今は激しく後悔している。お前が惨めそうなふりをしていたのにまんまと騙されておかしな権利を許しちまったことをな。
I mean, what you did was pretty stupid, so I mean, I don't know why. Okay, judging from the last game, I don't see why you would just pity her like that, so.
あなたのおごりです。
Well, that is. Pride is. You know, that's what I wonder about the. Out of all the seven deadly sins, would pride would be the worst?
高い支払いをすることとなります。
くそ。
それで、そちらの提案とは何ですか?
With a firm voice, Beato urged her to continue. Until just a second ago, she had remained behind Balor's back, a bit flustered. However, she was steady now. She saw that Balor had let his emotions take control of him and had been lured into making a bad move, and realized that it was time for her to stay cool and support him. Erica's proposal couldn't be anything good. And on top of that, Erica was sly. She probably wouldn't make a proposal that would be easily rejected.
今から明かりをつけます。ベッドの上が照らし出され、手紙の予告通りにバトラさんが消失しているか否かが決定されるでしょう。いればよし。何もおかしいことはありません。手紙の予告が空振りに終わるだけです。もちろん、では誰が手紙を置いたのかという論点に戦いは移るでしょうが、とりあえず戦いの場はこの密室を脱します。もし消失していたら。
Yeah, what would happen if he's missing? Beato already knew. She knew the move that Balor had made a second ago. Balor had already disappeared from this room. Therefore, they would need to prepare a disappearing trick other than he was actually alive and left through the door. The situation is simple. First, this room is a closed room. Also, Balor's life or death status hasn't been confirmed. In other words, him being alive wouldn't cause any problems. They had to make Erica think, quote-unquote, that Balor had vanished from this situation. He just had to escape from the room, or if that wasn't possible, he just had to hide somehow and wait for her to leave, making her think that he disappeared.
この狭い部屋の中で、これから私たちのエンドゲーム、詰め将棋が始まります。ほんの数手で決着するでしょう。
Is that the reason why we're on chapter 15? We're this fucking close to the end of this episode? Holy shit.
あなたはこの部屋からバトラを脱出できるロジックを構築できず、物語を破綻させゲームオーバーになります。
Well, shit.
それを避けるべく戦うのがこちらの仕事です。それで提案というのは？
ロジックエラーをめぐるエンドゲームではより精密さを増した戦いをすべきです。また私たちは赤と青の真実でこれから攻防を行うわけですが、その赤き真実によってロジックエラーを起こさないかゲームマスターと同格の審判が監視する必要が出てきます。
道理です。
これは何も特別なことではありません。かつてのあなたがゲームマスターだった時も、あなたの後見人であるラムダデルタ教によってそれは監視されていました。その結果赤き真実が全て有効であると判断されていたのです。
俺たちの手の内をラムダデルタに見せろっていうのか。
最初から見てるわよ。
Of course you were. I mean, I guess that's what, high-end spectators would do.
大丈夫、安心して。ジャッジメントについては公平だから。それを赤き真実で語れますか？ええ、ジャッジメントの公平を誓うわ。前回のゲームでも私十分公平だったつもりよ。
I guess technically you were in in most of the games, yeah. I don't know. Although sometimes your judgments can be pretty. I don't know. I always find Burnt Castle's judgments like more abrasive compared to what Lambda does. But even then, Lambda Delta is just still, no matter what, whether Lambda Delta, bullies Burnt Castle, she still, takes sides no matter what.
どっちに転んでも面白い裁判では特にね。受けなさい、バトラー。エリカはあんたを詰めるわ。わかる？この部屋であんたと決闘して殺すということよ。男なら決闘を受けなさい。
いいだろう。俺が不可能殺人を見せるたびにいちいちロジックエラーを疑われてちゃ話が進まねえ。ゲームが有効であることを保証する立会人は確かに必要だ。
じゃあ私はこっち側に回るわね。あんたの手拝見するわよ。ふむふむ。
You're gonna look at his playing cards? That's funny. Lambda Delta understood what Battler had up his sleeve, and she saw that Erica's first move had indeed gone straight through his heart, just as Erica had guessed. Battler was alive, and had slipped out of the room after Erica had examined his corpse. Placed the letter by the guest house and hid himself somewhere. When the packing tape seals had been retroactively placed on the guest room, he would have had to show that they'd been torn. However, if he had done that, it would be the same as admitting that he'd been seen through and that he'd lost. unwilling to admit that Badler had claimed that the seals had been maintained with false courage, and was now rushing to revise his logic. True, he could still escape for a few more moves. However, Erica was planning to corner and kill him here.
バトラー、あんたすごいカードで戦ってるのね。
カード？
The fuck do you mean you... What do you mean? What do you mean by incredible cards? Are you saying that he has some sort of a chance?
お前にはこのチェスがトランプに見えるのか？
私にはあんたたちがポーカーで戦ってるように見えてたわ。
I was about to say, like, what does cards have to do with fucking chess at this
だ
point?
からこっち側に回ってあんたの持つカードの全てがわかる。ひどい手だわ。まるで役なしじゃない。しかもそれをあんたは完璧にエリカにカンパされてるわ。
あんたならどうするよ。
And how are you gonna... You know, that's the thing. If you're saying, like, Battler is fucked, then how are you... Then what?
私は審判よ。助言はしないわ。
I'm not surprised.
でも感想は言わせて。
Yeah, I mean, just because you're a referee doesn't mean you have the... You know, you're... Doesn't mean, like... It doesn't prevent you from giving out critique, you know?
いや、いい。
Okay, well, it doesn't matter anyway.
ゾクゾクするわ。あんた、この役なしの手で掛け金だけのブラフでエリカを下ろせる気でいるのね。降りないわよ、あいつは。今むしろチップを払って降りるべきはあんたの方だわ。
After all, you're the one who should be throwing his chips in and folding now.
助言感謝します。バトラさん、私も同感です。この部屋での戦いを降りましょう。勝てるカードはありません。
Yeah, but we're already cornered in this room, and I'm pretty sure we already... And by then, you know, I'm pretty sure Erica, like, you know, is gonna make it so this room is gonna be, you know, whatchamacallit. We can't really escape at this point. You two are so fucked.
カードチェンジでマシな役に化けるのを期待してるの？あんた、チェスをしてるつもりなんでしょ？チェスの世界に運頼みなんか持ち込んでると死ぬわよ。
Is there even... I don't think luck can even play a factor in, like, actual chess, but I guess if we're doing, like, a fictional-based chess, then that's different. But well, that's the thing. The thing about, like, actual chess in real life is, like, you just have to, like, rely on, like... Well, back then, you know, there's usually... You can take up as much time as you want to think about your next move in chess, but now, you know, within competitive chess, now you just, like, you have, like, a certain limited amount of time to think what your next move should be. So I don't know about this. I don't know about chess in this game. By hoping to draw something useful, she meant relying on luck and betting that even if he couldn't think of a trick now, he might think of a good plan for making a closed room trick later on. If you enter into the fight without any trick in mind, you get killed. Now was the time to back down. When Erica flipped the switch, he just had to be sleeping there on that bed. That's all he needs. There's 50-50 chance.
ラムだ。
Oh boy.
何の話をしてるのか知らないけど、 おしゃべりが長すぎるわ。審判は公平でいてくれなきゃ。
そうね。じゃあ頑張ってね、バトラー。チェスらしい精密な戦いを期待してるわ。
I don't know if I don't know if he need I don't know if he needs good luck. I said bad. This is what I get for having too much caffeine in me. There's a blah, you know. I don't know if he needs good luck by then. Oh boy.
あんたがしてるのはポーカーじゃないんでしょ。
覚悟はいいですか、バトラさん。
ああ、いいぜ。
Ready as I will be.
いつでも明かりをつけろ。
これよりこの部屋での戦いは時間進行を停止して行います。それにより双方のすべての手は同時的であり、最初に出された手であろうと後から出された手であろうと同じ意味を持ちます。意味が分かりにくいと思いますが、これはロジックを守るためのあなたを保護するルールです。あなたはこれからへりくつの限りを尽くしてこの部屋のトリックの再構築を行うわ。つまり戦いの途中で良いアイデアが思いつく可能性もあるということ。本来筋書きを途中で変更するのはアンフェアな行為。それを認めるために後から思いついたロジックであっても後出しではないという同時的な時間停止の世界が必要なのよ。
もちろんこれはエリカにとっても利用できるルール。バトラが変更した新しいトリックに対応して別の対応を取ることができる。
ややこしいですね。
シンプルな話さ。汚職政治家のへりくつ合戦と同じってことだろ。
True.
シャーシャーと嘘をついて、それをカンパされる証拠を出されたらそれに矛盾しないように、それまでの嘘、記憶違いでしたとシャーシャーと撤回して新しい嘘に変更する。嘘とそれを破る証拠とそれを逃げる嘘と。
I mean, I'm pretty sure most politicians as of right now does that, so that's not surprising.
そういう互いの尻尾を飲み込もうとぐるぐる回る2匹の蛇の戦いってわけだ。
I don't know, man. I feel like some politicians do that and it works, but some politicians, try doing that and, shit tends to hit the fan later on. I mean, that implies for every fucking opinionated influencer, so. Gotta love the the unfortunate internet culture war. People doing similar shit like this.
グッと。要するに後出しのへりくつがいくらでも許される世界と考えてください。私もこの部屋の封印の件でそれを行使しました。だからあなたも行使できるようにするのがフェアなことだと思いまして。よくもシャーシャーと言えるものです。
オーケー。では双方始めなさい。初手はエリカからでしょ。いえ、ベッドの掛け金の確認から。
そうね、ベッドのバトラの確認からだわ。
On the bed.
エリカ、始めなさい。
Oh boy. Oh shit, here we go again. Fucking hell, dude.
お任せを我が主。ライト
Alright. Illuminate the entire room. With a click, the sound of the light switch rang out, and the bulb turned on, lighting up the room. On Battler's bed was... Oh shit. Normally I would end the recording from here, but, you know, it's 36 minutes in, it would be unfair.
ドラノール、赤で確認を。
はい。ベッドの上には
いや、俺の手だ。俺が言おう。ベッドの上に後ろ宮バトラーはいない。
So his own dead body is not on the bed. Is he in... So if this is the same room where like some being is was trapped in there, then what? So there are like two rooms in mine.
ぐっと。よく勝負を逃げませんでしたね。敬意を表します。
レートの高い勝負ってことは、お前だって負けた時の支払いが多いということだ。覚悟はあるんだろうな。
自分に有利である自信がない限り、人はレートを上げたりなんかしません。ドラノール、記録を取りなさい。
良いです。
At Dalinor's nod, Cornelia, who was hanging back, started taking a record. She wrote down that Battler's corpse, which should have been on the bed, was not, and also that Battler hadn't backed down from this closed room game.
バトラの初手は予告通りの死体消失からよ。次はエリカの手番。どうぞ。
後ろ宮バトラが生きていて、室内のどこかに隠れている可能性の提示です。
It's hiding somewhere in this room?
これを青き真実で宣言します。
It wouldn't be surprising. I mean, unless you can stuck Balor's dead body in the bathtub, and, well, you can't really flush the dead body out in the toilet. And if the windows... Okay, well, the windows are locked and, you know, everything's all sealed in, then I don't know.
向こうだ。それを青き真実で語りたいなら、具体的な場所を示してもらおう。
前回のゲームの金蔵の書斎でベアトがそれをやって、ドラノールにめった打ちにされてたっけ。仕返しってわけかしら。探し始める前に探さずに使える青き真実を一つ。発見不可能な隠し扉 X の可能性。
A hidden door X that is impossible to discover.
その中に隠れているため、私には発見不能。
ノックス第3条。秘密の通路の存在を禁ず。だったな。
客室内にエリカさんに発見不能な隠れ場所は存在しません。ノックス第3条有効です。
グッド。では早速 捜索を開始しましょう。
Well, unless you can demonstrate the fucking if there is one, you know. Erica slowly began to walk around the room. Until the endgame had started, Erica had been energetic, jumping about impatiently like a hungry dog. However, now that it had actually begun, this was a stifling battle of wits, where each breath made her tense. Even the quiet sound of the rain was distracting.
客室内を捜索した上でその構造を要求。
客室はベッドルームとバスルームの2部屋構造となっています。エリカ卿は現在ベッドルーム部分の全てを捜索しました。例外は1箇所のみ。
その1箇所は今は保留します。その結果ベッドルーム内に異常は
ありませんでした。例外1箇所を除きベッドルームに誰の姿もありません。
Not even the closet and whatnot. Not even like cram the dead body behind the drawer that is behind Erica. like behind the drawer that is.
例外一箇所とは何だ。いやらしい言い方をせずに公表しろ。
伏せたカードは伏せたままだから意味があるんです。必要とあれば開きますのでお楽しみに。
After thoroughly checking the bedroom, Erica headed for the bathroom door. Since he wasn't in the bedroom, it was natural to think that he was in the bathroom. And since the guest room was made up of 2 rooms, if Badler was in the bathroom either, it would mean that he had managed to vanish from the closed room, except for that single location that Erica had intentionally left unchecked. Single location?
バスルームを調べます。
Well, it's not like I have prior knowledge to where this... I mean, you ever check the thing behind the painting right there, or... I don't know.
エリカ卿、中から水音が聞こえます。わずかに熱気もです。
What? You mean... Are you telling me that someone left the water on while at it?
まさかシャワー中でしたか？鍵でもかかっています？
いや、かかっていない。開ければいい。
では失礼させていただきます。
Oh, great. We got another door to a... That's gonna be great. Slowly, Erica put her hand on the doorknob on the bathroom door. She tried to push it open, but felt a strange resistance. Of course, it wasn't the resistance of the lock. It felt as though it had an unnatural load on it. Out from the slightly open crack poured the hot air from the shower. However, it was unlocked, so there probably wasn't anyone taking a shower. After letting a dumbfounded expression rise to her face, Erica slammed into the door with her whole body, knocking it open. Oh shit.
何？
What do you mean, what? What's with the surprised look in your face? As soon as she opened the door, a hot blast poured out on her. Erica froze, unable to understand what had happened. After falling backwards on her butt, she realized that boiling hot shower water was spewing out at her, and hard.
何ですかこれ？
What? Well, I guess, there was some issue with the plumbing going on in the Ushiromiya mansion, so that one room, you know, I guess what happened was someone you know, accidentally crank. I don't know how you can get the shower to have like boiling hot water temperatures, it's like boiling hot temperature equivalent to like boiling water from a freaking electric kettle, so
ふざけたいたずらです。
I don't know if that's a I don't know if that's even a prank. I'm gonna assume that someone, would probably go out of the way to go to the go to the boiler room and adjust the one specific room. I don't know if that's actually possible to do so beforehand. And even if it is, that'll be kind of fucked up. Uh, Cursing. Erica wrapped the blanket from the red. Cursing. Erica wrapped the blanket from the bed around herself and tried to enter the bathroom once more. This time, she was able to figure out what was going on. It was quite an elaborate prank. A wire fixed the shower nozzle in place so that it pointed at the entrance. The pressure and heat were turned up to the max so that anyone who went through the door would be met with a wave of hot water. The pressure was very strong, which probably accounted for the weight she had felt when trying to push the door open. She tried to make the nozzle point in another direction, but not only was it fixed in place by the wire, it was also fixed in a place high enough that Erica couldn't reach it with her height. She tried to turn off the pressure, but that was also held in place by wires. Well, I'm surprised that Erica. Does Erica have any bolt wire cutters held in place by the wires? She couldn't manage anything with her bare hands. She would have to get a tool that could cut the wires. However, when she looked into the bathtub, which was overflowing with very hot water, she saw a bundle of wires and some nippers that had been used to cut them lying at the bottom. If she used that, she could turn off the pressure.
ふざけた真似を。
Let me guess. Did Battler pull the whole the saw? Wait, I'm curious. Did Battler pull a Saw movie reference? He pulled the one turn, be like, "Would you like to play a game?" type of thing. Here lies the pressuring hot water, the boiling hot water from the bathtub, and the boiling hot water that spraying from the shower head. There is there are some wire cutters that is in the bathtub. So, if you want to figure out more answers, you gotta undo the water that is pouring from the shower head and unplug the drain. Oh, it's so stupid. Oh, so stupid. Oh, God. The blanket she had used to protect herself from the shower was getting more and more drenched with boiling hot water. At this rate, she'd get burns even through the blanket. She needed to turn the water off quickly. Right next to the bathtub, she saw a hanging, long-handled body brush. Perfect. Erica used that to skillfully scrape the nippers up off the bottom of the tub. Fortunately, it was a shallow, Western-style bathtub. If it had been a deep Japanese one, it would probably have burned her badly. Making sure not to touch the hot metal parts, she carefully took the nippers and cut the wires around the faucet. Take that, and that. Wait, did Battler did it just to buy time for Erica so he can think of a turn? I'm gonna assume so. If not, then that prank is just just to like troll her. I mean, then again, that was a pretty funny bit. She finally managed to turn the hot water faucet, and the heat from the hot water storm died down. For a while, Erica was forced to cool her almost burnt arms under running water.
とんだ災難です。
あんたも一風呂どうです？このボディブラシで顔面を洗ってあげますよ。
お気持ちだけで結構です。
あっそ。そりゃ残念です。
Erica had finally regained enough of her composure to be abusive. She turned off the faucet completely, and silence returned to the bathroom. After that, all that remained was Erica's heavy breathing. She turned on the fan to get rid of the hot steam. She had to leave the bathroom until that was finished. It was pleasant, like stepping into an air-conditioned room on a hot summer's day.
ふざけた罠ですね。しかしこれは検視時にはなかったものです。よってこの罠の出現により後宮バトラが生きていたことが証明されましたね。まあもとより死んでいるとも思っていませんでしたが。
Well, how do you know? Like that fucking hot steaming shower could have just, would have been set up before Balor got killed off. But if the body is gone. Oh, excuse me. I mean, I guess that would be possible. His body disappeared and then make it so it's alive just to prank her. But I guess, like, at the end, I guess, like, the human battle. I guess his human Balor piece, wanted to prank her.
バレているカードを堂々と晒してきたというだけの話です。
ではバスルームの中を確認しましょう。バトラの姿は？
いいえ、バスルームに誰の姿もありません。
No one was seen. Okay. Was the setup in the bathroom used to stall time then? Because if anything, that's no. If it's just to waste time, then I don't see like what was the. If the whole thing was to waste time, and maybe the game master had come up with another plan. And however, if it is just to troll her, for like reason, for like little to no reason, then sure, I guess. I guess it's just for readers' amusement, it seems.
グッと。これで私たちは例外一箇所を除いて客室にバトラが存在しないことを確認しました。
Except for one location. What do you mean by one location? You mean he's like the one location that is somewhere in around this mansion, like the hidden VIP room, or?
いい加減にしてください。その例外一箇所とは一体どこですか？
棺桶です。
A coffin?
後宮バトラのね。
灰は灰に、死体は棺桶にです。
I don't really recall a coffin, an actual one somewhere in the mansion. I mean, unless they
この部屋で詰めるんだろう。
Unless you're referring to Battler as, you know, trap. Unless the room is the coffin itself, you know, you're gonna trap. This is the Battler, Game Master Battler referring to, right?
いいぜ。キナ。
Alright. This is a good place to stop it from here. So, next part, we will continue more of the so-called end game. So, with that said, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one.